Oh my goodness. More Bloodborne. I. This it's incredible. Can you even believe? Can you even believe there's this much blood around? Ugh. Welcome on in, folks. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm having my work day was honestly a little crazy, but you know, it's mostly, I'd say it's 70% chill now, and we can hang out, see about getting through some Bloodborne. But yeah, I don't know. Business as usual. I don't have anything particular to say other than play game. Play game. Sometimes I be wishing I could just continue doing personal playthroughs on stream, but there's a lot of reasons I don't think that's a great idea. I do prefer to try and like produce a show in a way, like not to be all high and mighty or what have you, but it like even if it's a game I play personally and etc etc, I like to try and make it be like, oh no, you know, there's it's still a little bit like, hey, this isn't just for me. This is like I'm doing stuff to entertain the internet, I hope. But then I mean also, hey, my capture DS, I don't know where it is. I was setting up another jury rig to see if I could get it working reliably enough again. I need to find it. I was about to say the thing I'm playing currently is on the DS, so that's another thing where it's like can't do that either. But oh well. Listen, it is a thing. I don't know if anyone else ever gets like this, but yo, Yui, I'm glad. I hope you're ready for some Bloodborne. Last night, I got my ass kicked by normal enemies, and then first tried every boss. We'll see how that goes this time. The problem is the next boss is Mikolash, and he's like literally the in-between between those two enemy types in Bloodborne. So I'm sure it'll go well. But yeah, I like to have stream games and personal games, and they can overlap, but I still try to delineate like, oh, this is something to do on stream, this is something we're just gonna do because it's fun. For me. Oh, I didn't even remember there was a chest up here. I just looked up and was like, oh, you know, so like, I know this is not anywhere near the top of questions someone should like. Okay, so even, oh yeah, I've beaten Bloodborne plenty of times. That's why I was doing a personal playthrough that I streamed a bit of earlier. I'm just looking around the bridge where I beat up a guy yesterday. Anyway, I did like, this is part of a personal playthrough that I started streaming not too long before Monster Hunter came out. But then I didn't realize it was Bloodborne's 10th anniversary this year. So then I was just like, well, I mean, might as well. Bloodborne is a great game. I will say, as much as it's like, man, I wish to continue playing personal game for my own enjoyment. The personal game I'm playing right now is not Bloodborne. That'd be wild. Why would I even be complaining if that was the case? The personal game I'm playing right now is Monster Hunter. So, like, this is so not the furthest thing from that. Definitely some different combat or what have you, but I have failed, I believe. I'm gonna say 2 quests so far, playing 3. you know, getting through high rank right now, and sometimes random monster just be beating your ass. That's the kind of juice they put into the classic series. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Despite how different they look and even feel to some degree, they got a similar vibe going on. You still hunter. I still love hunting. Uh-oh, Lord, can my frame rate chill out? I'd love, man, I'd really love if I could, like, you know, have machines that work for me. That would be the coolest. Ow. Man, I'd appreciate it if you cut that out. Yeah. Chest! Man, your fucking steel cuirass didn't do anything against my bare hand, apparently. You know, weirdly related, I wonder if they do anything similar to, like, the, you know, what was the thing now? Similar to, like, the wound system in Wilds, if they did make a remake of Bloodborne. I'm not saying introduce a new combat system, but rather just, like, you know, you parry someone and with a higher fidelity graphics you see in, like, the wound you created that you can now exploit to parry. I love how I was watching a, like, you know, some videos from people. There's a couple channels that do this, but I was watching videos from some guys who do, like, you know, content on, like, real life melee weapons and historical, like, sword fighting, yada yada. And they were talking about just, like, in Dark Souls and what have you, parrying is like you throw your enemy's weapon aside and exploit that to get a big hit. And it's just like, and in real fighting and in real sword fighting, I thought that was a hole for sure. In real fighting, parrying is just any block. Anytime you block your opponent in sword fighting, that is a parry. There might even be a platypus. No sweat, Yui. I appreciate lurks. Should always be said. A lurk can be appreciated. Sir, I'd love it if you just stopped shooting me. The meter didn't really work out there, but I was getting shot, so. Shakespeare was a great poet, but he probably wasn't constantly being shot with arrows in the day. I feel like not too long ago, and I mean, it's kind of relevant because we were talking about the day the Earth blew up and yada 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 the other night. But in terms of, like, classic film and what have you, Lord, truly what monstrous noises on several levels. But, like, in terms of, like, classic entertainment and stuff I should be watching, I feel like one I want to watch is, like, some classic Japanese films. Because I was thinking, there's, like, two pieces of trivia I've seen from early Japanese cinematography, and I was like, is that from the same film or are those different films? And one is a film where a samurai is getting shot out by arrows, and he's pretty terrified, both the character and the actor, because it wasn't props. It was just archers actually shooting arrows close to him. So that's one fun trivia fact, and then the other was more in direct with in line with you know, modern day cinema and its connections to that, where they were talking about in one film uh, a prop vest for a sword fight malfunctioned and sprayed blood everywhere in a truly gruesome explosion, and that, and stylistically that influenced a lot of films later. And I was like, oh, is that the same samurai film? No, they are different. But I mean, I thought it would be cool if one film in particular in early Japanese history was just so influential and had so many fun facts, but they are separate. And I mean, that in some ways that's cooler, I realized, because, you know, it means there's a rich variety of films that I was that helped cinematography move forward. I remember I've talked before about how there was plenty of films in college that they made us watch, and half of which I didn't give a shit about. But one in one class, which I don't even think was like the film class we normally watch stuff in, was the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and I liked that shit. I thought it was pretty cool. I remember being invested. The ending kind of lose me a bit because I feel like it got a little weird towards the end. Not in like the cool weird way, but just in the this isn't really gripping me. Sort of weird. Okay, yes. And then fortify weapon. Yes, I was about to say. I realized not too long ago I wasn't fortifying my blunderbuss. And I don't know how much that does, but I'm assuming it makes parrying better. Also related to movie shit. Yesterday I was talking about like movie nights, blah blah blah. But I got a DVD player. I'm pretty sure I can just hook up into my computer, but I didn't have a remote for it. The remote literally arrived at after stream last night. Family was like, package for you, and I was like, thank you. And it was the remote I had ordered for this bespoke DVD player. So that's fun. Anyway, let's go chase another nerd around this place. Hello, Mr. Nerd.
Some say cosm.
Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
You say that, but I literally have you cornered in the library. I'm not gonna pretend like Mikolash can't get the jump on you, or that he hasn't gotten the jump on me before. But fucking, like... as much as he seems to try and be like, I am a mad genius! Fucking... bitch. Bitch's whole plan in this scenario is, well, I guess I'll run around a fucking, you know... I'll run around the library a little bit. Hope he doesn't corner and kill me. Which... if we're being frank, isn't what is never the best plan. Uh-huh. Ah. Weirdly related to this, because I was just watching his attacks phase through his little minions here. Turf wars weren't a thing in Monster Hunter until, like, you know, what's it called? World. But playing through 3 as I have recently, like, monsters still definitely fight each other. I've gotten to the part of the game where Pickle Joe starts showing up. And ow. And boy oh boy does he do some fighting with monsters. Like, granted, they're still pretty trained on you a good amount of the time. But you know, there will be a good amount where they get pit. It's like, you know, trope in movie where two bad guys aren't very good at working together, so they kind of end up fucking each other over as they continue to keep fighting the good guy. That's what it's like, because eventually they'll do enough accidental damage to each other that it really does seem like they're trained to switch over and be like, clear hunter, not biggest threat anymore.
Majestic.
I agree. I love it. Interesting. Like, I love mapping like the growth of a series. Seeing newer elements that were actually still kind of present in the older game. Hello, sir. Don't do that. Don't shoot me with arrows. You and your fucking I have not. My side arm is a firearm, and I've encountered no crossbows in this game. So you better tell me where the fuck you got. Sick. Where are you big nerd? Are you hotboxing the library, Mikolash? This is setting an awful example for the students. Asshole. Iron door key. Wait, can you just open the door in this fucking arena? Like after he tries locking himself away? I do not know what this key is for. Unironically. Rather clueless. Alright, buddy. Alright, pal. You're gonna start some, like, mirror games? Uh-huh. I'm not entertained by your reindeer games. I really gotta say. You down here? Oh, no, it's the other way. I could just shoot him. That's funny. Didn't even occur to me. Like, wait a minute, I have a firearm. Oh, fucking... Oh, my lord. I only had 77 echoes, which is good, but the fact it was just a bunch of skelly men being like, we've got him in a corner, boys. I should not be. I called it. I will totally have that, take that loss and be like, well, saw that guy. I foretold something stupid would occur as I tried fighting Mikolash. Mikolash, don't do something stupid. I can't help it, ma'am. I'm all about stupid. It's like one of my favorite Adventure Time quotes. I can't help it, man. I'm all about stupid. I feel that. I relate to that. I can get with that. I don't care about the bell-ringing women. I will simply remove them from the game. I've decided no bell-ringing women for you. Have a nice day. I was gonna say, do I not get music? Oh, beats. I really shouldn't go for any wind-ups. I'll just be like, yep, arcane attack. Wow, his skelly boys actually hit harder than he does. What do they feed these things? Milk? A lot of milk? Whoa. That was a little close. Anyway. Would you like to do another tentacle attack? Uh-huh. Oh my god. Sir, you are thoroughly I have come to the conclusion you are a thoroughly ridiculous man. And I do not appreciate it. This is my place of work. This is my place of business. And I'd appreciate some respect in the matter as I go about conducting my profession. The ironic part is I couldn't have kept swinging in this little corner. My weapon's too big. Correct. I literally, I was record time. Or they probably skip over Mikolash for the speedrun, don't they? Could you imagine doing a speedrun of Bloodborne and just hearing Mikolash towards the end of it being like, not too fast? I might actually break my copy of Bloodborne. And just be like, fucking alright, dickhead. Let's see who's fast now. Go into small... No, go into small room. I should have definitely taken that chance to just fucking hit him. Pot shots. Take pot shots at Mikolash. Can I... wait. I don't know if it's a good idea to drop it down after him. Will that get him cornered? I do not remember. Can you actually kill him in the hallway, or is that impossibly? Okay, I'll try following you down your nutty little rabbit hole this time. Dick. Oh, never mind. We decided no rabbit hole for him. Oh, wait, there is one to specifically chase him in there. Okay, that's on me. Did not notice. Multiple broken banisters. There we go. Well, let's see, does my key work? Wait, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't! Cool! Neat! He already sounds winded. Doing this has thoroughly exhausted him.
Vacuous moles. Eyes.
Uh-oh. That's such bullshit. You know that attack is bullshit. The developers know that attack is bullshit. The PvP community knows that attack is bullshit. Uh-oh. And he's wicked gonna do it again. Like, in so many ways, fucking Mikolash is not necessarily the most threatening of the NPC enemies, but he has access to a real bullshit move that he'll just use forever. So uh-oh. I don't think you should be behind the wheel of any plane, sir. You gotta be kidding me. Yo, what the fuck it? Stop it! This is not a new idea, I can assure you. You keep doing the same attack. There we go. I love how I don't think I've ever thought of stunning him with the blunderbuss before. Like, in so many ways, I tend to think of the item as like, no, you parry with it, not just have it as a stop button. Stop. Don't. Cease. Desist. That's fun. Lord. Man, 10 years. And I still am realizing I don't know how to play the game. Fun times. Fun times to be playing Bloodborne. These guys not animated now? Honestly, I appreciate that. If for no other reason than just because I'm on one singular digit health. No enemies is greatly appreciated. Yeah, in terms of like the actual challenging part, quote unquote, of Mikolash's actual fight, I would say it's basically, they basically just assigned a man whose whole gimmick is, behold, a normal person man. His one move is that he explodes. Like, that is so much of what that is arguably one of the only parts that make his fight challenging. Constant explosion. Man, I remember watching Konosuba and enjoying it. but I never continued it. I should do that. I got Crunchyroll at the moment. Get me some Konosuba to watch. All right. How much health can I get with this? Please, please say all of it. Pretty close. I don't know exactly where like the soft cap for health is in this game. I'm going to imagine around 60, not 60. Well, maybe 60. If anything, I was gonna more say I meant to say 50, but yeah, we see. And then just many of those, please. I don't know if maybe I just like died a decent amount as a kid, and then you know had that opportunity to constantly farm blood vials. I feel like that's probably what it is. But I never had a I've only ever really encountered problems with running out of blood vials, specifically while streaming the game. If I'm being honest, not the most fun place to run into problems with your game. Pig! A pig woman rings a sinister bell for Pig. Oh my goodness. Pig and friends. Really my favorite Bloodborne streamer? You say that, Pig, but you're my favorite Bloodborne streamer. I love it when you stream Bloodborne. Shout out, Pig. You were playing Horizon, weren't ya? I remember Pig was like, Cahill, you stream Horizon, and I did. And I feel like that wasn't the best idea for me to stream that game as my first experience, but it was still neat. I was. You were doing Aloy stuff with Aloy. Aloy's cool. I like her. She's neat. Wait, but what if you all died? What if you all died instead? Damn it. They wanted me to see what it would be like if I died, and I didn't appreciate that. Frankly. But yeah, welcome on in, folks. I'm Cahill. I'm an artist. I like playing games. I like action-adventure games. And platformers. Different variety. I'm just playing through Bloodborne right now. Because I was playing a good amount of Monster Hunter Wilds. And I probably am going to continue to do that in the not-so-distant future. Slightly distant, because... like... I might play like 1 or 2 streams of Wilds in between now and the title update, but title update and Gathering Hub is where it's at in terms of getting more Wild stream in. But yeah, in between that, I'm doing this, and then eventually I have to play a full campaign in Sonic 06, which I back myself into because of charity, which I mean honestly is the nature of a lot of things I've done on stream, but still. No regrets. Only Cyanic. Only Cyanic the Hedgehog. Lord. What are they going to title it? Monster Hunter Wilds version 1.12.36. I don't know if that's anywhere near accurate to the actual... what? No! I know it's the game's 10th anniversary, but don't do that. Don't be a real person. Have you considered not being a real person? How could they... Hello? Oh no. Oh no, he's one of those. He's one of those who damages himself, buffs, and then hits you one time. Okay, I'm definitely gonna lose this, but... Also, I don't know how good my internet is. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it! Oh, our internet connection is not very good for this match. Uh-oh. I'm dead! I'm not dead! You fool! You foolish fool! How not dead I am! You absolute maroon! Come, noble adversary. That was very nice. I still don't expect to win this, because the PvP has never really been my focus. But if I do, then that'll be cool. Ah. Uh-oh. What? Alright, we do this the old-fashioned way. No guns. Uh-oh. He's gotta be running out of healing faster than I am, though. On multiple levels. Like, right there. Hui! Hui! I pressed the wrong button. Ah, beans. Oh, so he's got one of them infused weapons. I love laggy combat. Ah, I'm out of blood. Uh-oh. Oh, that was smart, actually. Valid. There's a bandwidth all along. Truer words never been spoken. Who knows? Maybe we'll get invaded by one more person. That was going pretty well. I did not realize his secondary arm was the mist sprayer, which definitely that is a smart. I have not seen that before. I have not seen someone be like, "Hey, do you do PvP in Bloodborne? Would you like to always win?" If you get your opponent down low and bring out your mist sprayer, then they'll die. Damn it. Oh yeah, I got my blood echoes back, so that's not too bad. Pigborn. There are pigs in this game. None quite as handsome as the fantastic Mr. Pig. Beloved friend. Currently doing giant robots. Pig, did you do Big Sam already? I feel like you were, that was a, you know, I feel like that was one of the things on your list. I do not know specifically what you have planned for more big robots, but I do kind of hope one of them is a Metal Gear game. I don't know how much that counts as a Souls-like Stitch, I'll be honest with you. Though a cartoony Souls-like would be neat. I did not get, another Crab's Treasure. Mostly because I didn't like the trash aesthetic. You know? Like, if they were like, oh, it's like the ocean, and there's, like, civilizations built out of litter, then I feel like that'd be one thing, but I think a lot of the screenshots I saw kind of painted the general environment less like, yes, like, fucking buildings made from sunken human objects, and more so just, like, dirty ocean. And like I said, less of a fan of that. You do gotta love reveal of Many-Eyed Pig. Alright, we should probably find that bell-ringing woman decently soon. Given that she's still ringing her bell. And Alex might come back. Ah, my worst enemy. Alex. I wonder if he'd be... whether or not he'd be like... he'd be adjusting to me as much as I'd be like, well, I know your tricks now. Because I saw the little trick he pulled on me. Not gonna work twice. I'm not gonna let myself get to, like, 1 HP 2 times against him. What enemies currently are there? Oh, they are not affected by bell-ringing women. They're not like zombies. They're just dudes who hanged out with their goth GF, and I've killed her. They don't have snake whistles though, which does make them considerably easier than their brothers past. I love how he's just like, no, let me cast Fireball. This is why I've never been drawn to wizards. Hey, I didn't even mean to do that. That's why I've never been drawn to wizards as, like, my character in an RPG. Because I'm like, I need time to cast my Fireball. It's like, well, they have closed the gap already. The time has left. The time has ceased. Uh-oh. I was hoping you guys wouldn't notice me. Hi, Miss Universe. they still chasing me? I think they're scared by a ghost lady. They said, no, we don't want a piece of ghost lady, actually. We're all good, thank you. I mean, fuck, like, have you ever ridden the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland? That shit's scary. No. I'm going to listen to a roughly minute-long audio message from my good friend Deja. Give me 1 second.
I must. What is. Very well, let.
Well, yeah, I'm muted. I was muted on purpose, though, because, like I said, audio message from Deja. Deja has been sending me audio messages more frequently, less texting. And the only real problem with that.
Farewell.
And the only real problem with that is that they disappear after a while because, you know, Apple is cool and makes good, cool working products. Oh wait, I can upgrade my thing. And fucking sometimes it just looks like I'm talking to myself. So that's always fun. Always fun for Apple to frame the history of my text messages to look like one of my few real life, well, not real life, but you know, meet world friendships is totally one-sided. Also, whenever I see Deja again, I need to be like, hey, you know, like, like, for example, on stream, I can't, per se, check out an audio message the same way I can check out a text message. And, like, if you can only send an audio message, that's fine, but I'm just saying, if you're just like, well, it's taking him a while to respond, it's like, I've not found a place to listen to this. I'm sure what I'm about to do will go well and will have no possible and horrific obstacles standing in its way. I seem to immediately be wrong. Not a comforting notion. I'm out of bulk. Well, I'm not out of bulk paper. I got some in storage, but... Well, that was awful in several ways, but I think there's only one more of those things on this bridge. I wish... Honestly, I feel like you don't even need two. One should be able to stop most people, but... We'll roll with it for now. Nope, you don't see me. Hey, I have awful news. She saw me. Okay, we're good. Oh my lord, that one looks even more wild. 3! 3 is definitely overkill. Because, save for some preparations I've made beforehand, I would be dead 5 times over at this point. But no, I guess 3 Winter Lanterns is an appropriate amount of Winter Lanterns to have. Just ready to maul anyone who gets close. Oh hey, many patches. You know... Oh wait, no, you guys got bowl cuts. Patches doesn't have a bowl cut. I've killed Patches a good amount of times. And he's never had a bowl cut before. Thus, you will die even more swiftly. Bring out a parrot, you got it, Paula. We'll do this one. Yeah. He's a comforting presence in this, I'd argue, largely horrifying part. Excuse me. Going down. Zaid? Zaid? You didn't see me just drop a brain to its death, did you? Boy, I hope not, because that part was gross. Shout out Zaid. What were you doing, Zaid? The 3 times? Hello? You good? Or are you playing more Fallout 3? That's one of your favorite games, and this is one of my favorite games. Oh my goodness. We're just a pair of fellas who have 2 favorite games. And in a way, isn't that enough to end all racism forever? Like, truly, we are more similar than we're different. Uh-oh. There's not one behind me, is there? Okay, there was only one of them. Again, what? Clearly, one is more than enough. I shouldn't have, why didn't I even say that? What possessed me to even say clearly? First off, Zaid, I blame you because I was so eager to read about what my friend was saying. Because I adore you. And 2, why would I even say that? Anyway, thank you guys for the raid. Truly the only reason my streams are even moderately successful is because I have infinitely more successful friends who then raid me. I hope Pig is still around to hear me say that, because I have thought many times before amongst Pig, Zaid, and other friends' raids that I'm just like, boy oh boy, sure wouldn't, business sure wouldn't be booming if not for friendship. So, I hope my friends know just how much I appreciate it, and how big of a deal I see it as. Because I truly do. Is most of like the whole Mensis level this one half of the building? No, because the lower section is over there. It's just that then you switch over this way after you fight Peter Parker. Yeah, right over that way. And then fucking... Oh, beans. I'm gonna have... Here's the problem, right? I'm gonna have to fight her again. You might say, Cahill. Oh. Are there sedatives in here? Are you making fun of me? No. Just an organ. Just an organ in a jar. That's fine. You might have eyes today, but you're no sweet potato of mine. Perish, heathen, from the deepest of nightmares. What was I thinking of? What was I thinking of? Yeah, I forget. They do make awful noises. You know, I really feel like so much of my habit of listening to other things while playing a game came because Bloodborne was such an early game for me. And it makes awful, awful noises. Just truly horrific, awful noises. And given that I was like 11, no, I was definitely like 16 when I first played this. I thought about that and I was like, wait a minute, that math doesn't add up. Anyway, given that I was in age when I played this, alone in my room, what do you think the chances are of us scooting past her are? Low, right? Like wicked low? Like definitely wicked very low? Probably, almost for sure, for certain. Yeah. Drive me insane all you want. I already have a Twitch channel. And truly, nothing better fits the definition of insanity than that. Uh-huh. We're gonna have an army of spiders following me. I do seem to have an army of... Well, no, I have one spider does not spider army make. Lest all our homes be under siege. And that would be, awful. Yeah. Do you have my shit or not? You wicked do. I want you to know I don't appreciate that. Quickly administer several doses of fucking opium or whatever they used in Victorian times. Definitely opium. I'm definitely carrying several bottles of opium on me currently. Quickly, chat. More opium. No. The patient needs mouse bites to live. Squeak, 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 squeak. Alright. Safely made it over the bridge. How many more fucking winter... Also, why is it so squishy out here? Less squishiness, please. Ooh. Man, that brain was really fucking everyone up, huh? That's fun. That's fun to know and remember. Are there more horrifying things over here? Like, probably, right? I mean, like, if Walls of skulls weren't horrifying enough. Hello? Oh, hey. Oh, that's why I don't know what this key does. I literally never use it. That's fun. It's fun to learn things. Game, if you could stop producing noises, which I could easily describe as skittering and squelching, really appreciate it. Really appreciate you stop skittering and squelching on me, game. Would mean a lot. Rock. Yeah, can you smell what the rock is cooking? It's blood. Oh, hey. Now I could fight you guys. Or I could go home. And 9 out of 10 times on any given random day, I'm going home. I'm what they might call out there one of those antisocial freaks. One of them I'm a creep. I'm a bloodborne. Where the heck is all my blood? My blood should be here. But I'm a creep.
Welcome. What is it you desire?
I want blood. More stuff and creep. More of the song creep. I don't belong here. Alrighty. Let us... Blood rock. Sick. Blood gem fortification. Oh. Boost rally potential. Physical attack up 19%. Yeah. Go up 18%. I mean, yeah. I was like, is that other one doing anything? No, it just does the physical attack up. Wait. No, alright. Oh. Attack versus kin. Oh, no, we don't want that. We don't want any of these. Yeah, there we go. Attack versus the kin down. Yeah, anything else I can equip to this is going to give me a down versus a certain percent, and I don't think that's really worth it. This seems worth it, though. And what if even... Here's... I'm thinking of something crazy right now. What if I eat a man's skull first? We'll start with that. Sick. That tasted delicious. And then one more for the road. And then I talk to my fellow freaks. My fellow weirdos. Over here. I don't know if this will be enough. It's probably not, actually. But I will get... Oh, I do have an attack down. Which is unfortunate. Oh, nope, I do. Okay, and then I need 8. Okay. Does this... No. What about... Attack up That's the first one I have. So I need something wildly different. Honestly, this might be my best bet. Because I really rather... I don't want to think about Pokemon types in Bloodborne. Hello, Nikki. I hope you're doing well. Fucking, I don't want to be looking down at some body horror trying to devour my bones and be like, well, is it an electric type? Because I'm not really equipped to handle an electric type right now, so... If it is, like... I'm gonna have to go respec my build, and I don't know, it's a lot. Where? Maximum bolt paper, please. Wait. Murgo's Loft base. All the way down the shaft to the base. I don't know why I was a Boston guy talking about that, but... Oh. Oh, wow. I just got a pain in my lower right side. The first indicator of appendicitis. Oh, well. Truly nothing I can do about that. Man, I work around a lot of people having their appendix removed and or gallbladder, and I think I've said it on stream before, but if not, I'll say it here. When I was a kid, there's a Full House episode where Uncle Jesse, like, during the birth of his children, is like has his appendix burst in the hospital. That's a nice guy. And I just don't show that to kids. Do you know how wild it is to teach kids through a sitcom? Like, okay, kids, that's right, Uncle Jesse's self-destruct function, which all humans have and goes off randomly, has activated. So in order to keep this character from dying, he'll be having surgery alongside his wife. I don't like that at all. Here and there. Alrighty. Yeah, and also I do like number go up, but like that specific one we were just looking at, the one that did have number go up but down versus a type. I'm pretty sure this this kind of final boss of the game counts as that that type of enemy, so we'd be getting our ass kicked sideways. And frankly, I'm not. I've got my ass kicked by this thing enough. I beat this thing with a torch and Molotov cocktails once. I truly have no desire to mess around with it. Actually, you know what? I was like, no, we don't need hammer out. And then I was like, I have no use for my gun in this fight, so... We can't parry this thing. Look at it. There's nothing there. Do we have any indication of what the wet nurse looks like? Because it does look like something, it's just invisible to us. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was about to say. Back off for a minute. Don't disappear. I'm ready to go Super Saiyan. Oh, hey. Ugh. Man, the way I was fighting this thing before was like basic. I don't want to say hitless, but it was along the lines of a hitless run. What with how I was basically like, you know, making sure I was only ever really hit when it had a 20th of its own health down. Yeah, I was about to say. I have you way too low. You're about to summon your Shadow Clone Jutsu, huh? Which is considerably less threatening when I'm just absolutely tearing through your health. Shush, sweet child. It's over now. I mean, it's over now. Nightmare slain! Yay, nightmare! Easy peasy. Easy peasy. What's up, doll?
Good hunter, you have come.
Don't tell Twitch that.
Dawn will soon break.
Sick.
This night and this dream will end.
Aw.
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
Hmm.
Very would let me.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna be so straight with you right now. I made this. I was doing this to play through with some friends. And if I beat the game, that's not going to happen. So I'm gonna leave. I'll be back. I just have some stuff to do. If that seems okay by you. Also, something did just occur to me. Let us go to Cathedral Ward. I have, like... There are several pieces of side content I did not do, and I also don't know if it is still accessible. We'll see. We see. That is unpleasant. Are you doing okay, pot guy?
Oh, thank you. So that, well, she don't offer me. I'd rather see it. And I sort of hope that my asking you, I've never been any use to any. Just
Oh, you're doing great, guy.
if you find any, send them.
You got it.
If you find any, send them.
Okay. He's doing okay as can be expected at this moment. How are you doing? I guess not very well. And then you kind of completely cracked, but that's also with the knowledge that beforehand you're kind of awful to me and everyone else. So I'm not saying it's an improvement, but I am saying that there wasn't much place there wasn't much to go down from. So hello, Scythe Man. Got it. I do 1 Scythe Man of damage with a swing of my hammer. That's good to know. Excuse me. Okay, so we can still do this. Don't come up here. What's up, Eileen? You doing okay?
I'm afraid I've made a bit of a blunder.
Aw, it's alright.
I'm just going to have a short rest.
You got it.
Don't worry. What a fool I am. Turn back.
No. I've got my ass kicked by enough NPCs, and this is probably going to be one of them. But consider I do a bit of ass kicking of my own. Hello, sir. Hey, I like hanging out in this chapel. You think you could fuck off? Kindly. I don't think he's gonna fuck off kindly. Don't sheath your katana in blood. Oh no, you're unsheathing your katana in blood. Hey. I do the healing around here, sir. What if I tase you? Is that gonna feel good? Taser! Ah. Oh no, he's getting smarter. That is unfortunate, because I never get smarter. Only dumber. But you know, this old dog does know some pretty good tricks. Like repeatedly firing a gun. I should not have gotten boastful. Truly 'twas my downfall. Hubris cometh before the fall. This time I got him, though. And you might be like, Cahill, what'll be different about this time? Yeah. I just won't fuck up this time. It truly is that easy. See, my problem last time was that I fucked up. If I remember not to do that, then we'll be golden. And use it again too. That is true. I shouldn't have said out loud, repeatedly fire my gun. He really connected with that. He said, oh! Hey, what's up? I mean, if you want to damage yourself more, feel free. Speaking of me not knowing anything, which granted, is often, am I dead? I am dead. I was literally about to say that. Like, so if I'm so is repeated multi-attacks treated as one big attack for the purposes of parrying and or platypussing? I ask because I'm not doing any big attacks because I know he'll parry that. I feel like fucking a lot of NPC hunters in this game are made solely to remind you that parrying exists. And that if you just try to charge up a large attack and swing away, someone can shoot you with a shotgun and just completely destroy your body. But does that similarly apply to many small... Don't ask why I keep coming back. Many small light attacks? Because that's what I'm doing. Is it you just does your level of gun help with that? Like if I got good enough gun. He's got a shitty weapon, I gotta say. Like, he keeps kicking my ass, but he only does that when he parries me. And his empowered weapon drains his health and doesn't let him parry. So, uh-oh, I have made a mistake. He really won't need to parry if I cannot heal. Hey dude, if it's all the same to you, I'll just stay back here for a minute. Uh-huh. Whoa. Poke. You're very flashy. It's not gonna do much for you. Gotta be honest. Ow. One of my notes was rated fine. I appreciate that. See, I know the platypus as well, sir. Platypus! The natural enemy to crows. Everyone knows the poison barbs and milk sweat of the platypi are nothing if not natural crow deterrents. Uh-oh. Everyone knows poison is natural Cahill deterrence. Hey. Or Mariwa Shinderu, kid. Go meet a woman. Blood Rapture, he really was an edgy weeb. No matter how bad I am at video games, at least I'll never be that guy. Eileen, I killed him. Don't ask how many turns it took.
No matter. You did save my life.
Twice now.
I don't seem to be apt for this life, and my glory did. Here.
I appreciate it.
This hunter's work. But it bears no honor. Let me
I like to think that Eileen gets out of here fine. I informed that decision by the fact that Sigurd in Dark Souls 3 does a similar thing, except if you keep the camera on him after you've left the room, he does, in fact, die. But Eileen just disappears. So I'm just gonna assume that she's not lying to us. She is in fact covered in terms of medical care, and she got out of there a-okay. That's Cahill's opinion. That's me, at least. Oh wow, do I not have any more silver bullets? I mean, I was literally just spamming them like a lunatic. So it does make sense. But listen, I don't expect to pay for the consequences of my actions. I like it when I get away with it scot-free. Also, you want to know something? For thing coming up, let us equip Hunter's Torch. Also, like, full disclosure, we're gonna pick up some umbilical cords. You know something I've thought about? So there's 4 umbilical cords in the game, right? And you need to have 3 of them to get the true ending. But one of them, if you pick it up, kills Ariana Grande, right? And no one wants that. So, even though Sony will never do anything with Bloodborne ever again, is the inference that part of the true ending is that she lives? Because, you know, it is possible to beat the game without having to moik her for an umbilical cord. I wicked forget how to do this. I'm gonna assume down this way. Uh-oh. Well, that would have been right if I'd made the if I had stopped halfway down. Listen, every failure at this lets me save more silver bullets, so it's fun, you know, it's a win-win. Either I progress to secret area, or I get silver bullets. Resource I'm apparently running low on. All chill. All cool. I'm honestly just looking at the items I have right now. Being like, what do I got on me? Excuse me. Thank you. Not all that glitters is silver and gold. Because I'm just kind of looking for gold right now. I mean, not silver. Damn it. Damn it, I got messed up. I needed 100 pounds of silver. I actually wrote down gold. Because I was thinking of them as a pair, and I was like, well, I need one and not the other. And now I've run out of money, and I don't have any of that silver. Ooh. Like this. Close enough. What does this note say? Take a step forward. Fair enough. Oh, wait, no. I didn't mean that. I meant to say that was a fine note. Because, you know, you get here. Which is where you're trying to go. What was the... I have to imagine there were stairs here once, right? It's just kind of wild that this, you know, the grander structure is purely stone, but the inner structure was wooden and has completely rotted away. Also, I've decided to move to my backup house because my normal house was on fire. I went to my normal house after beating up a nanny, and it was all on fire. Yeah. Sick. Yummy umbilical cord. Hi, ma'am. Real ones know this is how you actually end Bloodborne. If you sit here long enough, the credits just start rolling. But I have other shit to do, so I will get a move on. think that's everything around here. No tree. So oh, there is a tree. But I don't think there's a way to get to it. So I can't meet Gehrman there. Back to burning house it is. My home that is my home and is also currently on fire.
Gammon awaits you. Go. What?
But I have a thank you gift for all you've done for me.
I can't remember. Not a thing. A yearning. Something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
Maybe. Thanks.
Gammon awaits you. Go.
Hey, I'm good.
Well, good Hunter.
Thanks for your tears, though. A tear. Tear is tear, right? Or is it? It is here. Gain tear blood gem. Let us see. Let us see. It might be best here. HP continues to recover. We're gonna leave it for now. I will just keep it to me, for it is precious. I wanted to talk to my bath buddies, but I tripped. Y'all need a guardrail over here. I've never said anything over all these years, but this is wildly dangerous. Door opening up into what has to be like a 10-foot drop off a rocky wall. That can't be cool. That's not neat. Has anyone else ever thought of that playing like platformers or what have you? I almost feel like Metroidvanias are different simply because typically the framing of a Metroidvania has you like has you in remote places which are inferred to be hard to reach, right? But in like a Mario, when Mario is moving around and what have you, like his house or the Mushroom Kingdom, he'll do platforming challenges, right? And like also in Epic Mickey, a 3D platformer, and like, yeah, it's a ruined wasteland now, but it is still meant to be a place people were able to get around and still do to some degree. But like, sometime, did I die here? When did I die here? Was that from me falling off the cliff? Did he get my echoes from that? That doesn't seem fair. Anyway. What was I just thinking of? But yeah, in platformers that do try to, like, put forth that it is a world people inhabit outside of just, like, you know, like that it is the natural world people inhabit. Those are the levels you're going through. That's weird, because like can old ladies double jump? I've always thought about this. Like, can random grandma character in this platforming, you know, series, does she have the acrobatic skills necessary to go from like one town to the other? Because if not, we gotta start working on a solution for that. Accessibility is important. Hey, dude. No flamethrowers. Only I get flamethrowers, because I'm a cool guy. I'm the coolest guy. Plus, I have a key for this. if I'm being honest, I've done this once before on stream. I'd rather not be here. Period. End of sentence. When I was talking to Stealth the other day about this being a horror game, I was specifically thinking of this single building. But if I'm not mistaken, we do have one more umbilical cord that can be found here specifically, on top of optional bosses to do. So with all that in mind, okay, who's giving me frenzy? Is it this child back here? I'm getting this lantern before I lose 80% of my health. Anyway, this place is terrifying and I hate it. I've said that. I have definitely said that on stream before because we've been here before, but I'll say it again because I'm doing it again. Against literally every cell in my body screaming, Kale. Why would... No, don't, nope, don't, nope. Bad idea. Bad idea. So... we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot because I like you a lot. Give it all I got. La-dee-da-dee-da, la-dee-da-dee-dee. Suddenly and I float up to the moon. Babies. Several fetuses. Pardon me? Thank you. Yeah. Listen, I'm sorry. But fucking most crows, when you disturb their resting place, they fly away. They don't, like, swarm you. I understand the people and crows, I guess, of Yarnum are built different. Built Ford tough, but... I can't help but lament the fact that it doesn't work like so many other places. Aw, beans. Doesn't she fully just suck insight out of you? She does. Give that back to me. I have things I want to spend it on. Very rude. Anyway, this is going to be awful. How much can I do in this building before awful stuff starts occurring? Well, that's one thing. Never mind. This fully just feels like Resident Evil at this point in the game. I'm gonna be so for real. And I hate every minute of it. Run for your life. Oh, I ran in the wrong direction. Can y'all follow me down here? No, too small. There's a lady up here, isn't there? Well, better than back there. That's for damn sure. You know what? Oh, Lord, I forgot you do that attack. Never again. I know on a lore level this is like a place of research, a laboratory, if you will. It could have been a coffin and statue making area. I don't know what those would be called. That's, I mean, I guess a fucking a funeral home would be one way to interpret that, but There are horrible things down this hallway. Neat. Uh-oh. Nope. Damn it. Oh, squirm! Stop being in my brain! Fire for you! Lord. Man, I wonder how much of building the levels in Yarnum was like, yeah, like there's coffins and statues everywhere because death was just so prevalent by the time you arrived in the city versus we are going to reuse these assets. Oh, really? Just one for the grab immediately, huh? You are an asshole. The worst. There's two of you. There's two of you. There's two of you. Oh my lord. Fuck off, you pieces of garbage. That was even all my insight. How am I supposed to talk to the doll if I don't got insight? They don't think it. They're not. They are not considerate like that. Clearly. Also, Wicket not thrilled that it does say orphanage key. Hi, Grumpusin. Make contact. I'd rather not. I'm actually kind of okay with losing contact with these people. Speaking candidly. No desire to keep talking to these folks. Alrighty. I think I might have to go back this way, which is unfortunate. Because if you were paying attention, there were 4 werewolves over here. I could try... Uh-oh. I could try going back to the lantern, but the only thing worse than fucking going through this area once is going through this area twice, so... Hey, I have a fun idea. Hammer. Fun, right? Where's your brother? I fucking knew you were here. Hammer for you as well. Uh-oh. I've made several mistakes. I might have gotten a little too gutsy. Okay. Slightly better. When in doubt in a dark cave, start killing things with hammers. It's been a long time philosophy of mine. Yeah, I'm sure there's more freaky bullshit in here. I have every intention of leaving this moment, right now. Goodbye. Grossest place. Grossest place in the entire sea. Well, I was gonna say series, but Sony has made sure that's not the case, so... Would not be accurate to say. Alrighty. Well, this... because I don't need the doll to be flopped over dead when I get back home. And then this, because I think that would allow me to get some levels. Which is nice. I like being strong. Ah! That was an accident. I was just trying to open Twitch chat and see what's going on. Not blast chat with a random video. Oswald, are you being silly?
Very well.
Alright. We'll do that for the moment. Thank you. And then many of these. Thank you. Back to Upper Cathedral Ward. Let us make sure we never have to come back here again. After tonight. Cahill does everything in his power to avoid optional areas in favorite game. No, I don't want side content. Get it out of here. Yeah. You're a little weirdo. You're in the know, right? I am in the know. This'll go fine, don't you worry. It's not like there's some kind of celestial. I'm gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, it's... Oh, Lord. He said, I'm very upset about this. Did I not have there are versions of these guys that shoot lasers, but there's none of them here. Oh, he might start shooting lasers in a minute. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if that really even counted as a boss. But I will take the victory nonetheless. And also, break the window. They said, fear our mighty cosmic power! And then they were dead. Not minutes later. They were alive minutes before their death. But no longer. More blood vials. I have an addiction, and the only cure is more blood vials. You should get. Honestly, I should get some of these. Like, I don't even have all the weapons in the store unlocked. I don't think. Church of Loomflower Gardens. There we go. Alright, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that this goes similarly smoothly. I doubt it, because not everyone here is such a pushover. Also, it just occurs to me, because isn't the Grand Cathedral connected to the clock tower? How does that bridge work? Remind me to look at around the Grand Cathedral next time we're here, because... Don't get me wrong. I'm sure they're happy to play with Euclidean space and what have you around here, but... I should stop saying that. I remember someone talking about how it's like, well, technically, like, all... the whole, like, natural world could be defined as non-Euclidean. Because Euclidean would be, like, exact angles and smooth surfaces. And humans can't really live in places like that. We'd very quickly kill ourselves on incredibly sharp edges and by slipping and falling. So I do love bringing me a old hunter along. I genuinely thinking thinking about it and what we've done on this playthrough, I feel like... What's up, Scarlet Damien? I feel like the old hunter summons specifically tend to be some of the most useful. Just being like, yeah, just help me with this fight real quick. Oh, wait. Ma'am! Ma'am, wake up! Ma'am! Ma'am! You haven't been paying your rent for 3 months. You're being evicted from the premises. Ma'am? Ma'am, please don't make this too big of a deal, ma'am. I'm sorry. There's nothing more I can do for you. I've been giving you notices for years now. Notices and extensions. It's not fair to the other tenants. And you keep your room a mess. This is a long time coming, I gotta say. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate to do this to anyone. Especially a daughter of the cosmos, but I'm gonna be real. You're kind of an asshole. And I don't know how much longer I can keep letting you live in my buildings. Hey, Scholar Damien, I think I need you here currently, right now. He's not dead, is he? Ow. Where is he? Does he just not show up for the fight? That's not appreciated. Pig, I wish you hadn't said anything. Pig, I'm gonna be so honest with you. There's really a time I can say I wish oh, I didn't mean to do that. There's really a time I can earnestly say, hey, person in my chat, I wish you hadn't sent that message just now. But Pig. Yeah, well, your love gave her the ability to kill me. So, who's more important, Pig? Her or you? You gotta choose. Me or her, Pig. One or the other. Because if you choose her, I'm leaving. Also, you can't purchase beast pellets. That's wild. Okay, well, I don't like how this is starting. She's pursuing her dreams. I'm pursuing my dream. Hey, now hold on a second. I'm pursuing my dreams. Pig, are you... She your daughter? Are you the thank you gold? Pig, let's be honest. Do you really know anything about her, or is she a VTuber that you fell in love with because you like her character model and putting her on as background noise while you do chores? I'm sorry to bring this harsh reality check to you, but I mean, she did just kill me. I can only be so sorry. After your adoration gave her the power to murder me. Yes, my love is deeply parasocial. Okay. Well then stop it. Cut it out. Get that out of here. Alright, Damien. Well, thanks to you, I've lost the element of surprise. So you get your ass in there and fuck her up. That would have been well if you had shown up at all. stupid hat and useless shield. Let's get going. Like, are you a charge blade main? You better know how to use that thing. Come on. He's like, I'm trying out the charge blade. Yeah, well, that's why you do that during solo play. Fucking... I'm trying to get drops right now and you keep carding. Ow. I'm gonna cart eventually. Oh. I should really stop calling you Damien. Yes, I'm blaming this one on you. He said, here, have a little bell. Okay, Hill. Don't you love my gay little bell? Truly, how merry it is. Uh-oh. This thing's gonna kill me. Gotta get out of here. Like zoinks, man. That living fetus. It's freaking me out. On some... you know what? I appreciate that, pig. Listen, I understand what it's like to have a beloved internet figure that you're deeply connected to. But, like, you gotta realize, there's a reason they say never meet your heroes. She's not anything like that in real life. Fucking, you're the last chance, Damien. I'll go in alone next time. You cock. You hear me, you hear me in there? Alright. Now get your charge blade combos down and let's do this thing! Yeah, because listen, pig. I know online Abritus is a cute, beloved squid monster who plays some of your favorite games. But in real life, Abritus is a cute squid monster who's deeply Republican and holds some problematic and outdated views. So, like, you know, I don't think you should be supporting that kind of behavior. Giving voice to those people isn't helping us move forward. Ow. Yeah, focus on Damien. He's expendable. He's still practicing charge blade. Yeah, I'm going insane with a call from beyond. Uh-oh. This is bad, because I'm on very low health right now. Oh, never mind. We're good. Hey, Damien, Damien, there's no way you're out of healing, because Damien was the most useless character I've ever met. I should have said something nice about him when I summoned him the first time. Alright, you wanna know something? We got weirdly close the first time we did it and just rushed her with with Damien. Sans Damien. So we're gonna do that this time. Rush in, whack her with an electric hammer. I am actually going to go back home real quick and buy more electricity for my hammer. You just got Damien. What the fuck is that? Pranked. Hey guys. Well, Damien is also a YouTuber, by the way. Hey guys, welcome back to Scholar Damien's. Today we have another sick prank. We're gonna be joining people's public lobbies in different games and doing a bad job at playing the game. And when they confront us in voice chat, we'll go, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to practice with things, and I was just hoping to get some multiplayer in at the same time, and it'll be really awkward after that. Let's get going." Ha! You just got Damien. Damien. I don't know what to say after that, but we're going to try fighting Abritas again. Yeah. Fucking, you know, for being Abritas is like 2 bodyguards up here, y'all could be doing better. But you know what happens when she uses Hurley? I don't mean to judge, like, you're minimum wage, I get it. But if anything, I want her to be more like you. She uses her lasers and I die. You use your lasers and it hits a wall. That's much better. Hey, looks like we got another victim. Now do you want to get Damien? Just fading in the background. Yeah! Bring me a Britas! Oh my lord. Something has just occurred to me. Give me one. Okay, fair enough. You wanna know what occurred to me? I have the old hunter bone on me. I could be using that and just like completely become completely invulnerable when dodging, as opposed to, you know, getting hit. Especially because I'm not using my pistol for this fight. I do not have enough arcane. Who the fuck uses arcane anyway? People who use the old hunter's bone, well, they're nerds. Check me out as I do this without it. I never needed it in the first place. I don't even... who brought it up? Pig, can you find the person who was trying to backseat me with that and ban them real quick? Like, I don't need people bringing that kind of energy to my stream, okay? If people are really gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, use the old hunter's bone," well, get fucked. I do what I want and nothing more. You know what I want to do? I want to summon Scholar Damien. Oh, that's good. You ready for this day? Thank you. See, I knew you were a good choice. Let's do this, Damien. Damien, you've always been my favorite. Let's show her what for, buddy. Let's have a breeze. Get Damien. Man, you can try floating away all you want, but I got 2 legs that God gave me when I was born, and they'll carry me anywhere I need to go. Just like Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump. Did Damien just get grabbed? Is he dead? Hey guys, looks like this is the last video from Damien. I've been eviscerated. Yeah, I'm better off without Damien. I think he distracted her like twice. Which is not enough. Not enough. Alright. Let's get going. I really need to start sending the elevator back up. That would help. Or just help speed things up, honestly. Keep me from needing to kill these two goobers repeatedly. I am hitting a wall. In life and in the game. Damien. Oh, you know what? Also, let's equip extra healing item. Just because I feel like it. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's upset with me for some reason. Oh my lord. Can I not be the worst at this game for like 5 minutes? If at all possible. I want more bolt paper, so I'm gonna go back to Hunter's Dream real quick. Oop. Give me 1 second. I have just realized that I have no insight. Doll is going to be unconscious. Oops. Forgot to get the doll ibuprofen. Whoopsie daisy. Luckily, I have 2 great sources of Madman's knowledge right here. Another one. 5. There we go. Away we go. Back to the gardens. Alright, this time for sure. No more getting Damien live on stream. We finish this tonight. I'm also just being like, yeah, she's weak to lightning, right? She could be weak to fire. I don't fucking know. I imagine lightning isn't necessarily doing less damage than my regular attacks, but how about we just go in and try it out for a minute? I'm ready. I do believe I was doing more with lightning. Shocking. Ow. 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 Oh my, she really just flattens you. I know that's some people's thing, but I'm not into it. That's low-hanging fruit, but listen. There's a reason people love low-hanging fruit. Hot beans. Oh. Well, I've accidentally used a blood vessel. Blood vessel? I mean, I am popping blood vessels back here. But blood vial is what I meant to say. Maybe I'd be better off using the sword mode. Let's go see. She is squishy, so maybe slicing's better than blunt. Wow, just opening with a head slam. Nah, I'm not necessarily doing more damage like this. So I'm attacking quicker. Using less stamina, so we'll give it a try. Yeah, being quicker definitely helps. Uh-huh. Well, you know, she has wings, but for some reason her flying, not something I was really thinking about. And I should have been. I was caught on a rock. Ow. Stop it. Damn it with that attack. I just need to start running for my fucking life with that. That is so bad. That is so bad. Okay, we'll give it one more real honest attempt. And then I might head out for the time being. Let us see. Let us go see. I think, is there a way to like farm Madman's knowledge so I can ensure I'm getting more bolt paper or no? You know what? Crazy idea. Crazy idea is, you know, what if I were to do good? Let's bring Damien this time. Because if I'm going to be doing the more quick stuff, maybe having a friend along wouldn't be bad. That's right. You know what time it is. It's time to Damien. I instantly regret my decision, which we will continue regardless. Oh, I should heal to full. This is making some interesting noises. I'm just trying not to have her use her big fuck off Cosmos attack on me. Why did I say anything? There we go. Man, any chance they can just start patching out the explosion attacks in this game? Thank you, Damien. I'm sorry I reviewed your YouTube channel poorly. You did what? Oh, we did it. Inspect. Do nothing. Oh, well. Oh, right. This is the one for the other thing. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll do that next time. Thanks, y'all, for joining me. Some ups, some downs, just some good times playing Bloodborne. I'll be back tomorrow doing some art. So if you want to kind of check some stuff out that's a little less cosmic and a bit more cartoonish, then I hope to see you there. I'm sure I'll say wacky things, you know me. But yeah. Let us see who there is to raid. I imagine Barry is wrapping up soon. Calvi is playing Final Fantasy. When did they start? Not too long ago? Maybe even? Let us see. Let us see indeed. But yeah. Honestly, it's one of those things I was talking about before. I like streaming, but I also just want tomorrow to pass as quickly as possible. Get through Wednesday. Get infinitely closer. Oh, Calvi's been going a while. Get infinitely closer to the weekend. I'll raid Calvi. Just for some. Just because I don't really have anyone else in particular. So we'll go hang out with some Final Fantasy 14 to end out the night. But yeah, I hope y'all have had a good time here tonight. And I hope to see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.